But let's get into it. Last year, you were the majority chief whip.
Yeah.
Now you are the minority chief whip. How has that transition been for you? I mean, yes, coming with the party's laws and all of that, and also you moving to the minority. How does that make you feel?
Well, first reaction was a big shock.
Oh, you were?
Yes, that was a shock. I mean,
you didn't see it coming?
No, we never saw it. If there is anybody in our party, in our tradition, who will say that this was seen ahead of time, well,
some have been on record saying that some of your party, people and those in position were arrogant. They didn't get down to the grassroots. Some have actually attributed to certain factors. You didn't see this?
Past questions are always easy. After the aftermath of it, everybody can say anything. But we're all confident, even if we were going to lose, it's going to be by a thing of the skin. It's not something we...
You didn't expect the margin.
No, this was tough. It was too much of a blow for us.
What went wrong? In your estimation, I know they set up a committee to investigate and all that, but for you, from where you sit, minority,
I think Ghanaians just got angry with us. Yes, I must be honest. I think Ghanaians got angry and they punished us for it. We never thought the depth of anger was that deep, And anybody who's going to election feels is going to win until the reality dawns. In my area, for instance, my strongholds, my people didn't turn out to vote.
They didn't?
Close to about 30,000 people didn't vote in my constituency. That's why I was struggling.
Have you done a post-mortem to find out, to ask them, why so?
We are doing it, but we are not done yet.
But in your constituency, where, of course, by now, you managed to sail through, 30,000 didn't turn out to vote. What are they saying, Honorable?
Now, there's a mixed feeling. Some are telling us, there was hardship, there was general hardship in the country.
Was there hardship?
Well, there was a difficulty. And yes, there was some hardship. COVID had done, the economy was not in good shape. And as when the economy was beginning to pick up, we didn't have the luxury of time, and we had to face the reality and go for an election. But I believe I'm humble. It's a decision we have to accept. Once upon a time, they gave us a marginal difference of 1 million to His Excellency Akufo-Addo, 1 million votes, which in recent times nobody had garnered that. So they'd have given you 1 million at one breath, and they are saying that this time, based on what has happened, you need to go home and do your homework. Well, I think we should accept it in good stride.
You accept it in good faith?
Yes, we have to. Of course, we have no alternative. The power that we yield, or we are showing, flows from the people. The power flows from the people.
Right.
And the people are the custodian of the real political power. If they are saying you cannot be there any longer, you have no business. You have to bow out.
Yeah, but recently, that you didn't do. But in Ablikuma North, we heard you say that if you see an NDC person fighting an MPP person, help the MPP to beat the
I'm not withdrawing the statement.
You're not withdrawing.
I stand by that.
Oh, no, but that is a statement that will incite others.
No, I am ready to face the music. Whatever it takes.
You'll be invited then, maybe by national security and all of that.
I'll be happy to meet the national security.
Have you been invited by the police?
I'll be happy to meet the national security, and I will tell them what is happening. Probably they are not aware what is happening in this country.
You stand by that?
Ashanti Gold, what is happening at Ashanti Gold, GRA, people taking hostage of state institutions because their parties in power, and people are being attacked merely because they are political opponent. This is nothing. To say that if you find an NDC person attacking an NPP person, help the NPP person to attack the NDC. No, there is nothing wrong with that.
We should preach peace, and as an ambassador and the representative of the people.
Peace cannot be at our expense.
Report to the police.
The peace cannot be at our expense.
No,
it can't always be.
You should. That's why we have the police service. They are to ensure and maintain peace.
Check parts of the.
So if you say we should, then we are taking the law into our own hands.
We will not. Part of Ashanti region, the whole police station has been vandalized. Police vehicle has been vandalized.
But then the IGP is there to ensure that. So certainly calm will be restored, the right thing will be done. Then we don't need a police
So you
service.
have kids
yes.
who always go out to school, they come, they are beaten, their school uniforms are torn.
Right.
And they always buy new ones for
I'll
them.
get the police to arrest them.
Yes, but
the culprits.
That is your style. I would tell my kids to also be strong.
But then that would be you inciting people.
No.
This country will not be governable.
I disagree.
In your constituency, will you have people then to be or call yourself the member of parliament if they are killing themselves?
You see, I don't subscribe to violence for violence. Okay.
But
I believe I've met my party people. I was encouraging them to be strong. They're beating them here and there. They are burning party paraphernalia. They are burning electoral materials. They are beating our people. We should just be quiet. We've reported countless number of times to the police.
So take it up and let the media back you up. Let your party people back you, because you are inciting violence. Don't you think so?
I'm not. That is your interpretation. We will defend ourselves.
And you still stand by it.
Let me tell you, if we have not defended ourselves, I would not have been alive by now. If we have not defended ourselves, my home would have been burned down. They threatened, they came over to burn my house, the only house I have.
In his home.
In his home. They came there to burn my house down. It took the intervention of, good wishes and
Samaritans to come to your way.
Yes.
In 1969, Ghana kwatu wabano enna Progress Party winnie Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia ebedi Prime Minister na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne papa ebe ceremonial president na sabre no na omo party a na be NPP party ye ka say eye pro no age so eye sure eye pro eye sure ne friend Progress Party PP na oba ye no na oyi nipa 568 na me 69 no 69 public service a wom ye yuwom nyina di obi ankotra fie etina wom tu ni yapam obi waduma aduane abo reason ni say munni aban na fa mo ye public service there etina ye Apollo 568 Apollo 568
na ekaya kan foreigners ya na wom ye aduma wa Nigeria fo no ni ade a ebin mo wa they were forced so mbeton wom dan enti adabraka ekotudu ho no dan bebre wa na Nigeria for there but na yenko omo pam wom nyina akọ through that Apollo 568 no ma Ghana mani bi ehwe wom adwuma from public service no and wom sai pam ahoho se wom so
aban be na ye dia wokin
we a Progress Party Kofi Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia penso Buzia ban na ye ye ba ye no so no ebedru 1979 1979 no ye de ebeye bia campaign ahodo bia course sabre no na Progress Party no asasa abeye Popular Front Party PFP na o mayi ni so ye ensonoma na Dr. Hilary Ma de no so ye bia na ko eno so aka 12 days ama o ma na kwato aba no na Chama Rollins ku 12 days yo and we ku
Papa J
slacky bibia back eno so enkrofo hwiri wo munwuma eno kra de chese you have to flee wa kra no office won si obio tu hufo
na fa ho adwen
eno so enkrofo hwiri adwuma eno obedane ye say afede ye yenko democratic rule yes akwoto aba na Dr. Hilary Ma no we ni because abre no na PFP no wo mu achama UNC for so ate wo mu ese wo mu so ba ye no the same thing happened.
Hilary Ma aban no
and so nipa bebre hwere wo madwuma wo me public servants but ye hunu say wonni amanyoko na fa wo be hwere wo adwuma yes amre emua mampani da don ajekum kofo ba ye na sabre no ye won krofo bia ye frɛ omo Department of Community Development
na 2007 na okay
2001 asem na making na sabre na Rollins akofa program bia ba akoye PAMSCAD Program of Action to Mitigate the Social Cost of Adjustment PAMSCAD and na wakofa National Mobilization Program and the abaye nadmui enso aba nkrofo no aye dwuma on government payroll for 10 years. Sabreno, I was one of the directors for the National Mobilization Program and then Department of Community Development. Akabum. Kofo ba ye no, na oye ne say, ye ni a ye adwuma over 10 years no. Yenko by force redeployment.
I know redeployment je say.
Redeployment ni say.
Ya mo kwa ni fa mo baby adwuma.
Kwatena fie. Na mom ye pesika akrama ho. Ebinim so wan o ma ye adwuma 5 years. On government payroll, one me omanya here saki woman
mundu retirement
there be a sakio kofo apen so when na redeployment in makotwere omidin wom kofo amehwe
Mukotena fie no.
Kotena fie no from the Nadbu no.
2001.
2001 wa me hwe.
Hey.
Ye twen wo man so last year.
2024.
2024.
Hey.
Ena
Since 2001.
2001. Ena ye nia. Ye ka se enko by force redeployment no. Ye call ho court wa. Ema ko ba se aban ese obami empatesika. Sabra no am so mbema ye 18,000 cities. Ne kese iskapa.
180 million.
Anti na anu yi ena omo ye se aban atria se sika no.
That's from 2001 to I say interest.
One fa bibi anka ho. 18,000 no kra no wo say lawyer for fee no yete 4,000 firim. Enti me ne odami need.
Obia 4,000.
Ai, ebiebere wu.
Oh.
Enti me ne odami need sefen.
And
a koye. Enti ye koye no na chese
No, just redeployment.
There be me so nko jam keke. Eti ye koye na chese nad molest no a ye call redeployment no. Ye wura agiman prempe e na nsa sha ase. Enti wo san a na ado account number ma wo no matua e de atum.
Enti
14,000. Can it to 2001 14,000 days? Enti Sadia no. My say transition act
1 billion.
Transition act no. One money definite. Say okay, say ye fa obi adwuma. E be ka da kokwa na fa na adwuma oba wontimi nye dey. Yes sir, e be koso. Etinye ne. Kofo ba ye no oyi bebredi. Ena oseche mensa bonsu kan asem bi. Wo bi o wa wo de ne e coterminous with the party in government.
Coterminous.
Asian say kwame.
E che say abana eba awie ya wo so de aba awie. Ebi a presidential staffers. Ebi wo kwa na for national security but wonya career national security personnel. Ni nyina aba awie ya che wo kwa. Obi o wa ye kan government appointment. CEO sunomi ade DCs ni nyina mo kwa. Enti this is it. Hwe aban bia ba ne security capus obese so bia wodi chine kentema obese san